All right, welcome to Your Time, Your Money, the show where your time is just as valuable as your money, and we know that. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Burst session today, Matt.
Yeah, burst sessions are our favorite. We're really starting to lean on, the shorter, more condensable and consumable versions of our show. And it's been great.
We'll mix in some longer ones with guest speakers and stuff like we've had in the past.
Well, we got a really cool one coming up for Your Coach Your Money. We got a big one coming up.
True, that's an exciting one as well. We have a little challenge out today. So today's not going to be an educational session, but it'll be a very short challenge to our listener and base. For those listeners that don't know, we do a lot with nonprofits throughout the Capital District area and throughout the Northeast region.
Well, it's one thing I kind of figured it out. And listen, Mark, you never toot your own horn. You don't give yourself enough credit. Right, yeah. Right, can we get like a little simulcast in there with a fun horn, right? You got a horn in there, buyers? Mark doesn't give himself enough credit, and I actually went through and I figured out that together we donated over how much to local charities?
Over 40,000 to local charities.
That's just unbelievable. And it's changing people's lives in a really good way.
Yeah, and we want to continue that giving trend. Obviously, we're getting into the holiday time. We're getting into Thanksgiving, and we're so thankful for our clients, to our listener base, that we want to extend that out. And our goal is 500, subscribers throughout the year, and we want to have 500 by the end of the year. If we get to that number, so we're going to donate $500 to a random charity that we pull out of our hat. Yes. And some of those charities are ones we've worked with, but we also want to encourage listeners to send into the Esley Group at Cetera IS any charities that they would like to be thrown into the hat as well.
Yeah.
And if we get to 500 on YouTube, by the end of the year, we're going to donate $500 to a random charity that we pull out of that hat. So we'll give you a couple charities. I think we should go through and let them know who's in the hat already.
Well, we did a Your Coach Your Money with David Tyree, and one of his favorite charities is the Children of the City, which is a charity he's very involved with, so we sent them some dollars.
Yep, they help inner city youth down in New York City area, metropolitan New York city area, whether it's through support groups, educational learning.
There's a lot of needs down there. There's homelessness, and there's they did backpack events, so they do some great stuff. We have the Ronald McDonald House.
Yep, we've done quite a bit for them.
Phenomenal charity locally and nationally. They have phenomenal, access points for people where if their children are sick or they need somewhere to stay, they don't have to worry about a hotel or all the costs of travel.
Yeah, and some of the other activities we've done for them in the past is we've actually went in to cook for them.
Yeah, the chef. Mark won't ever tell you, he's a phenomenal chef.
So corporations can go in, or individuals can go and organize a group of people to go in and actually cook for the families that are staying there, which is a fun experience. Humbling, but very, very
Listen,
fun.
I'm terrible in the kitchen, right? I'm good at barbecue. If they let me barbecue, I would be crushing it over there. But when it comes to the kitchen, I'm not good. I don't know when people are behind me. I smash into people. I'm kind of clumsy in the kitchen. I'm not good.
I don't know. You eat pretty well in the kitchen, though.
I do. I'm good at eating. I'm not good at cooking, though.
Next would be a local
this was a good one.
Version of Ronald McDonald House, and that's Jack's Place, which we've been able to raise some money for as well and donate to. And then American Heart Association. We've done a lot of themed events for the American Heart Association. If you look back at our last podcast for our women's event, that was there to raise money and donate money to the American Heart Association.
Yeah, that was a good event, and it got a lot of exposure. People got a lot out of it. I feel like Dr. What was her last name? I always forget.
Susie,
Dr. Susie.
That was her last name, but Dr.
No, I know.
Susie.
I couldn't say her last name. I could never say it. Dr. Susie had a great time on the microphone, really expediting what was important and getting the information out to people.
And she's actually going to be one of our guest speakers for a podcast coming up.
Maybe tell her to bring all her medical stuff.
So actually, that'll be a good one for listeners to tune into. We're going to have her come in and talk about the physical stress that money brings on a body. So that'll be a little bit different of a twist.
I can't even imagine.
So
we do the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, Boys and Girls Club, actually, we started that relationship probably about 5 or 6 years, maybe 7 years ago, where we, in one day, had 300 volunteers come in and we built a playground.
That's right.
Over in Schenectady.
Oh, man, that was
for
phenomenal.
the Boys and that was a wonderful experience just to be involved in such a huge effort in one day.
We work with a lot of local sports organizations, North Colony, lacrosse, Section 2 wrestling, the Veterans Association, And Mark, this one's a special one to you. We actually, I'll let you talk about it a
Yeah,
little bit.
my
but
niece is semi-pro women's
soccer team, right?
We sponsor them, and that is Hudson Valley Crusaders, which is a great organization. They went undefeated last year and moved up a rank.
Whoa,
So
here we go. Wait, they went like up a division?
Yeah, they went up. They went up to the top division, so that's a good thing. The Alzheimer's Association, the Purple Walk.
Yeah,
right? We raised a lot of money for them and donated to them quite a bit. The Northeast Regional Food Bank is going to be in that hat to draw, so they might win the 500 if our listener base comes through.
So it's important that our followers out there understand that it's on them to spread the good word, and for our followers that already are with us, and for our future followers, we hope that you can affect a local organization and let us give them some great charity before the end of the year.
Yep, another couple.
500 is the magic number.
Yep, and along the your Coach Your Money theme line as well. You're right, Shakers boys, track and field.
Yeah, track and field was a phenomenal. They needed some money for their trip, and we came through for them.
Yep, Boy Scouts.
The Boy Scouts of America.
Boy Scouts of America, always a great organization as well. Syracuse football, you're being an alumni.
We went for the camp. We actually got to interact with over 300 campers. That was a
that was a good experience.
Pretty cool experience, right?
Yep.
Kids all over the Northeast came, and it was a lot of fun.
Yep. And then, a favorite of mine is St. Jude. Obviously, the cancer research and stuff that they do. I remember when I was 10 years old, I did a bike run for St. Jude because my uncle had passed away at 36. And we had raised some money for St. Jude in his memory. So, those are just a few of the many that we deal with, but those are the ones that are in the hat right now.
Yeah.
So please, as a listener, email the Esley Group at ceteraIS.com, and in the subject, put down the nonprofit or charity that you'd like to see donated to, should we hit our goal of 500.
500. That's the magic number. I mean, I want to make sure I talk to our followers out there about a couple things we're doing in the next few months, right? First thing, we're supporting a local football organization, Section 2 football. They have their senior night coming up. It's going to be at Niskayuna. They're going to have a great situation. We're going to be helping them with their whole field setup, and it's going to be really fun. They're going to have a great opportunity for kids to participate. There's a youth component. Again, giving back to the community, Mark. And again, I gotta give Mark credit here, guys. I didn't think about these things initially when I started doing this, and then Mark really dug in and said, "Hey, Matt, we gotta do something special." And every year we're going to continue this because I know we're making a difference. And that's what matters, is that you help people. And that's what people come first.
Yeah, and especially coming out of COVID.
Man, everyone needed help.
Nonprofits are so far behind in their fundraising, and it's starting to come back. But anything that we can do to benefit local community and even national community at an extent, but local, really, you see the impact.
Well, like I said, on Thursday the 16th, we're going to be out at Niski, and our banner's going to be up. You're going to be able to do all kinds of fun stuff. They got all kinds of great stuff situated. Come out, see us. We're going to be shaking hands. We're going to be, talking and having fun.
And most importantly, we're going to get followers
to
follow us.
I hope some followers jump on the wagon.
On YouTube.
I hope they jump on.
And we might reach our goal right that night.
We might hit it then. And then I know the last one's important to you. I know that's the big one for you. So I'll let you talk about it a little bit, which is the Toys for Tots event.
Oh, yeah, Toys for Tots event. Obviously every year, Toys for Tots has different drop-off locations, and our office here in Latham is going to be one of those locations that any listener, client, friend, family can bring in a toy for a child in need, I can't state it enough. It's very much appreciated. We're at 43 British American Boulevard in Latham, New York, 12110, right off of Route 7. Swing by on your commute in.
It'll be on December 1st.
Yeah, December 1st. Drop of a toy off. Doesn't matter the size or whatever it is. Very much appreciated as well.
It's always, listen, I made a point to talk to a couple people on our team and in our office. This time of year is always stressful. And just the smallest thing can make a big difference in someone's life. A toy, a gesture, a thought. Just be thoughtful and give. And you get 10 times what you give. So just keep giving. That's what matters the most.
Yeah. And in closing, I'd like to really thank our client base.
Yes, 100%.
Because over the years, our clients have really stepped up to the plate. for all the different charity events that we do. And most of them we have a matching or we do a contribution on our own. But our clients alone have allowed us to increase what we've given exponentially above above that number. So once again, thanks to our client and our listener base. And as always, it's your time
And your money.